Okay, girls, so we're going to start with the notes that I gave you last time. So fantastic. We are going to solve for A.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
So what is happening to the A is being multiplied by 3. So how do we um, undo that? So we have to divide both sides by 3, okay? That means that what I have left, I'm going to align my equal signs. What do I have left on the right-hand side? Just the A. And then what do I have? If I'm going to divide, I'm going to write it just so that everyone is clear. 2/3, and I'm going to divide by 3. That means that I'm timesing by, again, the reciprocal. Think about here that I had like 3/1. What is the reciprocal of 3/1 is 1/3. So I have like 1/3. That means that my final answer is A is equal to 2/9. Okay, wonderful. Now the next one. I'm just thinking that some of you might be thinking, what happened here? If you don't like it like this, if you do 2/3 the other way, 2/3 divided by 3. What is 2/3 divided by 3? 2/3 times 1/3. Isn't that right? You have to change the reciprocal. There you go. So that's what I'm saying. You can do it in one go. Come from here. If you identify that any number can be written as a fraction, and then how do you undo it? You times it by the reciprocal. That's what I did here. Okay? Wonderful. Let's do this one. Okay, so what is going to be my first step? Add 16 to both sides. So I'm going to equal my equal signs. What do I have left here when I'm going to add that 16? It's going to be 3A. What do I have left here? Negative 15. Wonderful. What is the next step? To divide by 3 both sides. Then what do I have? A is equal to negative 5. And that's my answer. Wonderful. Let's look at this one. Wonderful. So I have 2x plus 9 equals 11. Take away 3x. So I have to align my equal sign. Then I have to put all my x's on one side. So look at what options do I have. I can either bring the 2x to this side, or I can bring the 3x to the left. Now, if I bring the 2x to here, I'm going to end up with negative x's. So that's why I'm going to bring the 3x to this side. So how do I do that? I'm going to add 3x on both sides. Agree? Because I'm going to undo what this one is doing. So I'm going to add 3x's on both sides. When I do that, what do I have left on the left-hand side? 5x plus 9 equals to 11. Agree? And then what I'm going to do, take away 9 on both sides. So I align my equal sign. What do I have left on the left-hand side? 5x is equal to 2. Agree? And then what I'm going to do, divide both sides by 5. So I have that x is equal to 2/5. And that's my final answer. Let's look at this one. Wonderful. Okay, so here I have a negative 4 that is affecting both numbers inside the bracket. You might remember this from what I did before today in the previous ones, when I had something like x minus 10 divided by 2 equals by 5. And you remember that when we did this one, the first step was to multiply by 2. Why? Because it was affecting both terms inside. Wonderful. Some of you have learned that the first step is to expand. Sometimes you expand, sometimes you don't. How do you know? You have to become more flexible and think, what is going to be the first step? Is this negative 4 affecting both terms here? Yes, it is. Is negative 4 a factor of negative 8? Yes, it is. So if I do that, I know that I'm going to start working with the smaller numbers. So that's why my first step here is going to divide both sides by negative 4. What do I have left on the left-hand side? 3x, take away 7. Now, when I do negative 8 divided by negative 4, what do I get? 2. Agree? Now, what do I have to do? Add 7 on both sides. So then I have 3x is equal to 9. And finally, x equals to 3. Wonderful. Okay, let's look. Oh, that's it. I'll continue in the next video.